Hello everyone and welcome to Vanessa Oracle Guidance. I am Vanessa and I'm going to do a general love reading for the sign of Cancer today. If you're brand new to the channel, well, first of all, welcome. I really do hope you enjoy this reading and it's gonna resonate with you. But if not, check the description box below the video where you can check your other signs from your astrological chart, because it might resonate better for you at this time, or else you can watch another reader, because in a general reading we can't hit perfectly on your own situation every single time, because it's a collective energy. Okay, so keep that in mind. But if you do enjoy this reading and it resonates with you and all that, you can always like and share the video, of course, and especially if it can resonate with somebody you know. Also, you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, because it's you're gonna be knowing about the future readings and what's going on with the channel in the future. So if you would like that, it would be really nice, and also it would greatly help me to get those readings out to more people as well. So I would thank you very much for that. And if you're coming back to the channel, but thank you very much for sticking around, and I do hope you're gonna enjoy this reading as well. And I try to improve my readings every time, especially on the way I talk, because English is not my first language, and I'm doing my best to get those messages as clear as possible here for you. So yeah, for this time around, I wanted to say something to you first of all. Before, when I was doing the readings in the past readings on this channel, I was putting on some music to kind of relax and have my mental clarity, and so I could shuffle the cards and really tap into the energy and get those readings out the best way I could before. But since I stopped the music because I felt I had to do it, I'm actually getting more messages and clear visions about what it's gonna be about. So every single time now I don't put on the music when I shuffle the cards, and I do get messages of some kind. It could be like images or things I'm feeling, or sounds or words or things that are coming through. Sometimes I get smells and taste as well. That's unusual for me being here. So those are things that are coming through at times, as well. So I'm gonna talk about that before I start getting into the reading. But I'm still doing the reading with a 9-card spread for past, present, and future oracle cards on the side for your guidance. And at the end, you're gonna have the possibility to pick a card in regards to what's going on with your heart chakra, and also it's gonna give you a time frame as to how things are gonna develop for you in the future. Okay, so and sorry. My voice again. I'm gonna put the timestamps in the comment section below for the cards, so you don't have to watch like every single card. If you pick the last one, for example. So yeah, so the video is not as long for you, but yeah. So I'm trying to do things the best way I can, so you have the best experience with this reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about it. It's just the energy at this time is not for you, but it's gonna connect with most of people with Cancer in their chart, prominently anyway here. So let's get into the reading itself. So I got really good energy for you guys here, and it was kind of unusual. So what I wanted to say, when I was shuffling the cards, I first got a feeling of excitement, of I felt that something was being prepared, and I got some anxiety about it, but in a good way. It's just like, is it is it gonna be perfect? Is it gonna be nice and neat? And is it gonna be the way I want it? Or, that kind of feeling. So it felt like it was like a preparation for an event, because right after that I got a vision of white cloth, like tablecloth, and this could talk to me about some preparation of an event. So it could be a wedding, could be a christening, it could be a birthday. I know your season is coming up, so it could be about that. But I'm not too sure if it's about birthday, but something is brewing here for you. And then I saw some elements of gardening tools, especially a hose, like about watering, to water the garden. So it felt like about nurturing something for me. This talks to me this way, nurturing something to grow. And then I saw flowers, but not like flowers as we see them in the real world, but flowers as paintings. So this, for me, is talking about, beautiful times, enjoying things. It was nice colors. There was like some pink, light pink, yellow, red, and that kind of colors, like about joy. And yeah, I had that feeling of joy and beauty and something really nice coming up. So yeah, and as a painting, I felt it was like something that you are making yourself, that um, you're preparing for something, and that's what I'm feeling here. And then I saw, yeah, some stained glass, but like we see in the church. I didn't get the details of what it was representing, but I got the colors. The two predominant colors were indigo and red. So indigo to me refers to me as the third eye chakra. So it's about your vision, your intuition as well. It's something is leading you towards something good here. And the red is about the red is about your passion, because red is associated with passion. But it's also the root chakra, which is about grounding, the home, feeling safe in an environment, feeling safe where you are, and with your life, and how you feel, feeling you are in your place, okay? And then I saw a picture of a night sky with the stars, and I saw a shooting star on it. So for me, it's something happening fast, something that you were hoping for, probably, because shooting star represents that to me. Something that comes up quickly. You have to catch it very swiftly when you're looking at the night sky. If you're looking for shooting stars, you really have to be paying attention to grab it. So for me, it's a wish. We make wish on shooting stars, so it's a wish happening fast. Something that you have to grab quickly. And then I saw star-shaped mirror. So to me, it's unusual for me to see that, but it's something that, reflects who you are. It's something that, the star is a wish to me anyway. So it's something that you really want deep down, that's making you who you are. It's seeing yourself with your wish, and within your wish, it's really and you making your wish come true as well. So it's that sense I was getting, seeing yourself in there. So yeah, that's what I was getting here. So I felt that was a very interesting energy here. So yeah, then I put the spread on the table, and I was like, okay, so there's a lot going on here for you. And it feels good, actually. I was like, wow. So depending, whatever your situation is, I'm gonna just first of all tell you about the main energy I'm getting here. I feel that there's an opportunity for you, that something you really do want, and that there's an opportunity to grab, and you're gonna jump on it and going for it and leaving behind something that was maybe part of your comfort zone in some way, or something you have to not really leave behind, but you have, it's a sense of sacrifice, but not really. It's about you not holding on too much on it, because your wish is so big and it's so beautiful for you, that it's not gonna matter, really, and it's gonna help you heal and see the bright side of life, and it's something that's gonna be stable for you, and you're gonna go for it even if you have something to lose in the way, but it's something you really wanted. So it could be a change of life, it could be a change of partner, it could be something about your love life you really wanted, and it's actually happening, and it's gonna change your life in some way. So that's the energy here I'm getting. So I'm gonna illustrate it with different situations, so you kind of understand what I'm talking about. But that's the energy I'm getting. So whether you're single, coupled, or something in between, even if you're the crosswatcher here, it could talk about you as well, because this energy felt really unusual for me, for Cancerian people. So because I don't know many Cancerian people, but I've had a friend, my best friend when I was a kid was a Cancerian, and he was really like, working a lot at home with his taking care of his cocoon, family cocoon, and his garden, and he was a lot into decorations and things like that. So that reminded me of those things, this energy of being preparing for stuff, and but the leap of faith thing, or jumping into something new and exciting this way, it's not something I would actually link to a Cancerian person, but it could happen, if it's really something that you wanted so badly. It's I do feel it's really possible that it is your energy. Anyway, it is predominant here in this reading, so it could be you. But if it's not you, it could be your partner towards you, okay? So, someone else towards you. So, let's see what it's talking about. So, in the recent past, I got, first of all, the Ace of Wands in the upright. I hope you can see. Well, I changed the lighting here. I hope it is good enough. So, the Ace of Wands is talking about an opportunity. So, it's the opportunity I was kind of feeling in my vision. That's something that makes you feel really excited, that you really wanted, and that's has a possibility to grow for you in your life, and it's really making you excited and making you think about what you really want. So that's the feeling I'm getting here. There's something presenting that has been presented to you. If not yet, it's really soon, because it's the energy here. You could be still in the, some of you can still be in the first early stages, and some of you could be way, towards the end of this reading, and most of you would be in the present time here. But, the energy is fluid, so, remember that. But that's what I'm getting here. Something really exciting presenting itself for you. So it could be, an opportunity for love and passion, someone that you feel really passionate about. It could be that if you're single. If you're coupled, it could be a marriage proposal that you really wanted, that it was something that you dreamed about. It could be, if you are coupled and things are not it's good enough, stable enough, but it's not your dream life. It could be that someone else that you fall in love with be your everything, like everything you really wanted that is being presented to you, and it's like making you question things like what should you do, or it could be something like that as well. So the energy is really going, it's something presented to you. Next card, you got the Seven of Wands reversed. So this is talking about you questioning, am I good enough for this situation? Is it gonna work out? Is this situation good enough for me? Is it right to do this? Is it, it's about not being sure if you should fight for that, if you should engage in that way with this situation, with this opportunity. Either because you're not sure of yourself, of feeling good enough, or feeling sure that it's fit for you, or if the situation is gonna be fit in your life. So yeah, it's about that, not being too sure and really pondering about it, and then you got the World in reverse. So this is kind of explaining a bit the Seven of Wands. The World in reverse is about weighing things and knowing that there's need to be a change, either in your life, things have to improve and get into a next stage, and there's need to be a new cycle in your life. But right now you're assessing things like how this is gonna go, where which direction it's gonna take, how what do I need to leave behind for this, or what do I need to do for this, or it's like not getting into it yet, but like assessing things. And but it feels good. The World in reverse is not a bad card. It's just that you're thinking about it, and it's like it's not done yet, and it's making you wander, going in circles in your mind, and really maybe communicate about it as well, questioning things, for maybe because you're wondering if this is good enough for you, or if you're good enough for this situation. Either way. So it could be that you're wondering if if a new person is gonna be good for you in your love life. If someone is wanting to be with you and offering you some kind of commitment, wondering if this is the right person, right? So for the present energies, I get the Lovers in reverse. So it's not a bad card here again. It's just saying the fact that it's in reverse, it's just saying that you're deciding based on what you feel, what is good for you right now. On what you feel right now. Does it feel good? So you're taking a decision based on that. Not on like, oh no, this is the right partner for me, even if I'm not like too passionate about that person, and with time we're gonna mend together and things. No, it's not about that. It's just like, wow, it feels good. I'm deciding this or that. Could be a good decision or a bad decision, depending on the cards around it. But it's based on instinct, on what it makes you feel right now, how you're feeling about it, really. So what I'm seeing next for you, main energy for the reading, the Fool, the Upright. So you're taking a leap of faith here. You're really taking a chance on something. You're moving forward towards something, but unburdened. So it means that you're leaving something behind. You've decided here, I'm choosing to leave some stuff behind. Could be leaving your comfort zone. It could be leaving your old life. It could be leaving your celibacy to get into a commitment. It could be leaving someone behind for, either celibacy and going on your own way, depending on what you're wanting, but you're going towards something that you want, either way. So, if you were living with someone with whom you felt you know, stable enough, but like not really passionate about, you know, and your life was like kind of you know, dull and, you know, with a routine and stuff, and it's nothing exciting about it, but it was safe and sound, you know, you feeling like you need something else, something more passionate, something you've always wanted to do. You might be living that. If you were single, you're moving into something with someone, like really trying to, yeah, take it as an exciting new thing, new phase in your life. You're choosing to go for it. Okay. What else could it be? Yeah, if it's it could be also that someone has proposed to you, you said yes, and you're coming back to your to your choice and saying, actually no, I'm gonna be fine on my own, and I'm gonna go this way. You know, it's because it depends on what you were assessing before, but that's the energy. You felt that something has appeared to you as an opportunity, and that had made you change your mind here. So it could be this, the lovers in reverse, changing your mind on something and going for the other thing. So, but it's always based on what feels good to you, okay? And you're gonna go for it, unburdened, leave stuff behind. So leave stuff behind could be material stuff, could be your celibacy, could be a person, it could be, you know, an old way of life. It could be just about changing the way you were living your life, you know. And but if you make this change, you make this change with your lover, okay? And so it's a really, you know, it could be deciding leaving the city to live in the countryside, for example, and it's a different way of life, right? So it could be something like that, but it feels exciting to you. It could be the other way around, but you know, it's something that's gonna make you feel good and exciting, and like a new adventure. You're getting onto something here. Next, you got the Hangman in reverse. So this is talking as well about, you know, feeling like you're doing things but unburdened. You're not really compromising or trying to see things like others see things. Maybe you have people around you telling you, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you, yeah, maybe you should think about it a little more. But you feel like, you know, I have to make the choice now, because if the opportunity goes, you know, I'm never gonna have twice that chance to do it. Okay, so you know, anyway, you're not trying to compromise with other people or with you know, what they're thinking. It's about you here, and you're going for it. You're not staying there thinking about it. You're going for it and leaving stuff behind and moving on. You know, the Hangman in reverse, it's about that, like just not sitting around and thinking about things. It's no, I know what I want and I'm going for it. You know, you already know here what you want. So yeah, going towards something that you want, and not, you know, right now not thinking about twice about like you know, is it good, you know, you've done that in the past a little bit, but then you realized you had to make the choice quickly. Okay, this is about a quick choice, the lovers in reverse. So next, in the future, what we've got, Five of Cups in reverse, so which is a very good card here in the reverse, because it's about healing, first of all. So if you've had a life that wasn't satisfying before, a love life that was kind of dull and you know, hurtful or whatever, you're leaving that. You're not living in that space anymore, and you're looking towards the good things that are to come, that are presenting to you right now. So you focused on the good things here, and you're healing from whatever happened in the past. So this is really good, because something good feels good here, you know. So the past, you know, you're gonna leave it behind. So emotionally, you're in a good place. You know, you're moving towards something great here. So it's a change. It you know, what you decide to do here makes you feel good. It's a change. So whatever you were feeling before, well, there you go, going towards something good. Next, you got the King of Pentacles upright. So this could be talking about a partner, or about yourself, but I do feel it's more of a partner, or if you're completely single, or if you're going single, if you're choosing to get single here, it's about stability and long term, and being stable in your own shoes, and really feeling good in your own skin, and moving forward, at your own pace, but like everything's is going great, and what you plan to do, what in what direction you're going, and it's gonna be great. It feels good. So whatever you were leaving behind, even if it was your comfort zone, you're heading towards something that is more fulfilling for you. If it's a partner, it's someone of a great choice because they are stable. They could have money, but it's not just about that. They could be very sensual as well, very carnal, and that feels good. And they're here for the long term, they're not messing about. So this is really good. Then the last card is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So here it could mean different things. The core meaning of this card in reverse in this deck is about material or financial loss. But here it's not that feeling that's predominant for me because of the cards that I have on the spread. It's more about not being too... I don't want to say too mindful, but not having material stuff holding you back anymore. It's like, because this opportunity that you're going for, is making you feel so good that all the material stuff and everything, your comfort zone that you had before, it doesn't matter anymore. It's not on the front stage for you. It's not your focus here. So that's what I feel, really. But if you're going single, you're leaving a partner, it could be that you could get some material and financial loss, but it's not gonna be something that's gonna bother you that much. I don't feel that, because you got the King of Pentacles right there, and you're going towards something stable, and it could be like financially good as well, in some way. But it's something that is worth going for. Okay, so I don't feel that it's gonna be so much of a burden. It could be a little bit, how to say, not 100% great, but your overall energy here is brilliant, really. So you're going for something. Sometimes we have to leave some things that we felt were like very important to us, but in the face of our dream, our true dream or true dream person, if we find that in our lives, the rest doesn't matter so much, and it's great because it's gonna open you up. I do feel this card is talking about yourself opening up, and probably opening up to your new person as well, and enjoying your life in a different way. That's what I'm getting from this card, really. With the spread I have here, that's what's really coming through for me here. So this is brilliant, it's really surprising. It feels good, and it feels exciting most of all. So yeah, I do feel you're going with your guts there. Your gut feeling is really pushing you towards that opportunity that's gonna bring you a lot of good things, especially like feeling alive. That's what I'm getting, really feeling alive, not feeling so burdened and stressed by life, and really leaving your emotional hurt behind, and enjoying at what you really do want out of life. And it's gonna be something that's gonna last for the long haul here. So this is great, guys. I would love to have that kind of reading. Actually, I don't have cancer in my chart at all, but yeah, you got an awesome spread here. I'm really, really, kind of surprised in the way that I didn't expect that for you guys, because yeah, you're family people, and you're holding that as a very important thing in your life. The people around you, they're very, your cocoon is very important, and it feels like you're going out of that to get something that you really dream about. So it could be a person, could be way of life with your person, could be living a person that you weren't satisfied with and you're moving towards something better. Could be someone better as well, but could be on your own as well, but really doing something that you feel good, in your love life, in your emotional department here, you feel a lot better, and it feels exciting. And yeah, so you've been thinking, first of all, when the opportunity presented itself, you felt like, oh my god, is this for real? Is this going to happen for me? Is this really for me? Am I good enough for this? Should I really do this? Oh my god, but it's really what I wanted, if it's like, and being you're going for it, and it's you're leaving stuff behind, and you're taking a chance here, and feeling unburdened, not listening to other people or trying to compromise with people around you, feeling better in your heart space later on, and having some stability or someone stable for you, and material stuff not being so important in the end. So even if you have some loss of some kind, it's not gonna matter to you that much. That's what I'm getting here. But because you're gonna get something much better, much more important for you instead. Okay, so let's move on to the oracle cards. Okay, so first card from the healing oracle cards from Karine Malenfant, you got healing. Okay, hope you can see this. Okay, so healing, it is saying, healing is about to open up directly to the divine essence that comes in the human body and let it filter slowly. The more you consider your power as a place with God, the more you will act as a healer and a channel of universal energy. You are a channel of universal energy. Archangel Raphael is pushing you to move forward and trust your own potential. It is possible that you are living some kind of uneasiness right now. You have to find out its meanings. It is a call for your spiritual awakening. On your personal journey, the more you will open up to understanding and learning, the more the universal energy of life will flow through you. Keep calm. The situation over which you are dwelling will resolve itself miraculously. Draw the strength within you to understand its meaning. You are capable to heal your wounds from the past and set yourself free from some repetitive patterns. You must get conscious little by little of the healing power that exists within you. Oh, that's a great message. So, yeah, healing, that's this card, that's what it represents. But really, it talks about an awakening. So maybe this opportunity awakens you to something that you really wanted deep down, that you're realizing now, So it could be something like that. And as I'm saying that, I'm getting chills. So, could be really, yeah, feels good. So this card could also talk about taking up a training in energy healing. The time has come to open a yoga center or an office in healing treatments. The healing you want is about to happen. Your prayers have been heard and will be answered. Or ask a therapist to help you if you need to talk. Do not hesitate to do it. So, yeah. So this is talking about, some kind of healing, whatever, even if you are a healer or not, it doesn't matter. It's about your own healing. and you know, maybe awakening as well in some way. Maybe you're getting more spiritual. As I saw in my vision, you know, I saw the stained glass. It was represented like being from a church. So church to me, it represents you know, your spiritual place. So you know, whether it be religious or not, or just plainly spiritual in the large sense, you know, it is yeah, talking to you, you know, and it's related to your vision and your safe space, you know. So yeah, with the root chakra, you know, grounding and awakening with the third eye. So this is really, yeah, connecting here. So yeah, you can also do meditation on those chakras, you know. Maybe that's gonna help you if you have difficulties to think about what's going on here, and you know, making sense of, you know, what you should do here. If you're facing a decision to make, you know, see what feels good here, because it's gonna turn out well for you. So yeah, so that's really good. I have to say. Next you got the penguin, sorry. So from the totem animal card from Stephen D. Farmer. So it says, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. You have endured hardship in your life, sometimes in an elegant way, sometimes in an embarrassing way. Nonetheless, it has served as life lessons that turned out to be priceless, so you could become the person you are today. These experiences have left a mark on your personality and your own nature. Also, the path that you have chosen has mainly been influenced by the choices that you have made in response to these experiences. It is particularly true for the period of time you have just been through, when you had to face many challenges and overcame with success. This work period is now ending. That you are conscious of it or not, it has considerably contributed to your personal growth. Even though you are coming out of this crisis, you will still have more challenges ahead, but you will face them easily with the inner strength and courage that have accumulated during these hostile times. You have found out about your own resources that you previously didn't know about, and they will be very useful for the rest of your life. Your faith in the unfolding of your life and your increased consciousness of your soul's destiny will help you manage anything that will come your way with trust, grace, and flow. Making conscious and deliberate choices now becomes your top priority because they have the potential to radically change your life. And this is really about a life change. That I really do feel that strongly. A choice to make in regards to a change of life. So yeah, so all your past experiences have, you know, shaped you in who you are now, and it's helping you now. All the strength you have gathered, all the strength you have exercised in the past, it's making you, you know, a person who is ready for what's ahead and what you really want. There is something opening up for you here, and you are ready for it. That's what I'm feeling here. With this card, you know, with the message from this card, it's really talking to me about that as well. So, you know, be optimistic, and you will be, I see here, and you will be stable, you will have plans, and you'll be resourceful. If not materially, you know, you will know how to deal with things. The King of Pentacles could talk about that. Just one thing I have forgot to mention about the signs. You got 4 major arcanas here, which means to me that it's some, you know, period very important for you. Out of a 9 card spread, it's a lot, okay? So for the world card, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo. So, you know, here Gemini, and here Aries, and here Pisces, okay? If not, don't worry about it. It's the energy of the card. But if you're dealing with someone with, you know, who is of that sign, you know, it's a confirmation for you, okay? So next card, yeah, the butterfly deck. From that deck, I got Changing Your Mind. So this deck is from Doreen Virtue. changing your mind. So maybe you've been going down a path before that was stable, so okay, maybe it was easy enough for you, but you realized you were destined for something more, or for someone that would be much more compatible with you, and this opportunity is presented to you here, and you change your mind about your path here. Okay, so this could talk about that. So let's see what the message says. That's what I'm getting here from this card. So it says, this card means that you've changed your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with the possible repercussions. Maybe you're worried about what other people may think of whether you or another will suffer consequences due to your second thoughts. You know more now. I will try to say this again. You know more now than when you made your original decision. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with a little more investigation. Nonetheless, the circumstances unfolded as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for us all. So it could talk about leaving a relationship, regretting a purchase, quitting a job, deciding not to accept an offer, staying home rather than attending an event. Okay? So, yeah, staying home rather than attending an event. In my vision, I was seeing someone preparing for an event and being anxious about it. So, yeah, maybe it's someone that's like thinking about it, but it's like about, I can't remember the title of that movie with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, where she always feared getting married and she always ran away. It could be something like that. Maybe you said yes to someone and then you realize like, oh no, I'm not gonna marry that person. Could be something like that, and you're like running for your life here, but in a good way, like going into a different path or something because something happened. You realize like, oh no, that's not the life I want, or living with that person will not make me feel great, or it's not what I want in the end, and you realized it. Could be that, but it's not for all of you, of course. But it could be the other way around. You had your stable life in some way, whether you were single or not, and you're meeting the person that you want, and maybe if you were proposed marriage, you're not going for it. Could be that, because you met the real person for you, the one that is for you. So you change your mind in some way, so big decision here taken quickly, and it's gonna go well, guys. So here from the Secret Garden deck from Jennifer Lee, you got Release, and it says Lighten Your Load. So these two cards, the Fool and the Hangman, is really talking about lightening your load, whether it be material, or mental or emotional load. Okay. Here, this card is about moving forward without much burden. It's traveling. This guy is traveling with a light pack. Okay. And this guy is just not taking into account what others have to say. So it's just, being in your own truth here and moving forward from that truth. So, yeah, it's you're unburdened there. You're moving forward and you're letting it go. So lighten your load. If you haven't made your choice yet, that's what it's saying to you. What you should do. Okay, it's your guidance there. Let's move on to the pick a card. All right. Card number 3, card number 2, and card number 1. Okay. So you can pause the video if you need some more time to choose your card. Breathe deeply and see which card is appealing to you. You know, there should be one that speaks to you more than the others. And that's the one that's going to give you the most accurate message for you at this time. So, you know, take your time and go ahead. I'm going to start reading the cards now. So if you need more time, please press pause, okay? Card number 1 is saying living together and 8 months. Oh my god, living together. I'm realizing this. Yeah, maybe it's about living with someone or getting married or something like that. Could be. So the message is your guides are telling you that you are moving towards a life together with your soulmate. You will live together, but not in your house nor in theirs, because you will find a cozy nest where you will be able to build on a beautiful relationship. You will feel like needing to wake up by each other's side to feel good, and most of all, you will have such a strong bond that living together will be an evidence. In any case, you must keep the faith, because you are going towards a relationship in which you will experience extremely great moments by your person's side, with whom you will build a warm home, and most of all, a relationship and a place where you will feel protected and at peace. If you are feeling alone right now, know that this is only a step in your life, because your romantic destiny is to share your everyday life with your soulmate. The daily life between you two will be light-hearted and fulfilling. Everything will appear obvious and there will be no constraints, no useless fights. Okay, so this is talking about a perfect life in common, right? So the one that you truly desire. So that might be the opportunity presenting itself there, okay? And that maybe you weren't sure about it, and maybe it's becoming an evidence for you now, and you're choosing that. It could be, you know, as it's talking about you not living in your own house or nor in theirs, could be that you're going to be traveling around the world and living, you know, that kind of life together, or maybe you're going to move somewhere else together and, you know, build on that, creating together a life that you really do want, that you both want, okay? So for the time frame, it's talking about 8 months. It says, your guides know that you have already done some self-work for a long time, that you feel ready to experience a renewal and that you need to do things quickly. Meanwhile, your guides are telling you that you are not necessarily ready. You still have 5 events and 5 challenges to overcome to be truly ready for the renewal you are waiting for, because your guides are saying that you need to wait 8 more months. You will get many signs to keep the faith in romantic happiness and to move forward as you wish. Don't look to rush things, or else you may suffer, and you've had enough of that. Your guides know that you have the impression that your love life is a struggle, but it is not the case. You still have a last step to do, and it will be beautiful and true, but in 8 months' time. Keep the faith, as your guides are sending you a lot of love, so you feel their presence, but you need a little more patience. Okay? So for those of you who have picked this card, maybe things are not like happening, the change is not happening now, but you deciding about this change is now. It's just that and maybe you feel anxious about it, like preparing for it, and you know, maybe you were like trying to prepare to make a choice and it's been long coming, but yeah, here you go. Your love life with your other half, I would say, is on the horizon, and 8 months is gonna come fast, especially if you have to get ready for that. You know, maybe you're gonna get married in 8 months and start something. Anyway, it's gonna feel like an adventure with this person. That's how I feel here. But a life in common here, living together, it's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be something that you really, really wanted. So if you're going single right now and you pick this card, you know, maybe in 8 months it's gonna happen for you, you know. But right now, yeah, you're making some changes anyway, okay? So here you go. So I hope you enjoyed this card number 1. So let's see card number 2. Soulmate twin flame, and it's talking about 3 months. Okay. So it is saying, your guides are telling you that you will need to prepare yourself because a relationship with a very strong connection is at work for you. If you have met someone recently and it has strongly shaken you, your guides are telling you that they are your twin flame and you are destined to live together. If you are single, know that this person who is coming towards you is one of your soulmates. They are the other half of your soul, so you will need to be getting ready because it is going to be very intense in a good way, but also in a not so good way too, as feelings, emotions and reactions are going to be of a brand new intensity. There could be moments when you will have the impression of not recognizing yourself. It is a relationship that can pull you higher towards ecstasy, but also make you know the darkest parts of your soul. So you will need to trust the universe and most of all to let go. Anyhow, this relationship will enable you to really feel alive. Even if the early stages are complicated or somehow chaotic, you will need to look beyond all of this, but you have the strength and the inner power to get there. So, yeah, if it is your soulmate, your twin flame, like it's gonna feel very intense. And I was saying earlier during the reading that you will feel alive, with the choice you make. Of course, it doesn't mean that everything's gonna be easy breezy after that, but it's gonna be, for the long term, and it's gonna be the right choice for you because you're gonna feel that your life is worth living. That's the thing I was getting. And if you have met your soulmate or twin flame, it's gonna feel intense this way. So even if it's life is not always like rainbows and unicorns all the time, but it's gonna be worth living. So it's not gonna be like destroying yourself or anything, but it's gonna be intense. So make sure that you are checking on your own balance first, so you can keep this relationship balanced the best way you can, that you don't go into dark spaces with that person because it could feel intense. So this card is warning you about that, but it doesn't mean that you necessarily have to live that kind of energy with them. It depends on you as well. So you have to, if they are in a dark place at times, you have to balance out the energy and bring, lift them up. That's what I want to say, because you're going to be very connected. Okay, so make sure that you do the good things. But anyway, it's going to feel intense, and when it's going to feel great, it's going to feel wonderful, something that you have never experienced before. Okay, so for the time frame, it's talking about 3 months. It says, your guides very well know that you are getting impatient, that you are wondering when the light will come into your little heart. There is a very strong will within you, and your guides are very aware of that. They are asking you not to come forth with much impatience, or else you will only create delays and blockages for your romantic advancements. A few more synchronicities are yet to happen, and this is why you need to wait 3 more months for this renewal. These 3 months will not be wasted time, but time that you need to finalize your energetic advancement and the time that your soulmate needs to be ready for you. Anyhow, 3 months from now, everything will unblock, and what you are waiting for will enter your life without any drama nor tears. Okay? So, for you who have picked this card, maybe you need to, getting things in balance and in check before being able to move forward with them. But anyhow, you know them already. I do feel that. If you don't, you're still making a decision here because you feel that something is better for you out there. Okay, whatever you are living now, whatever you are experiencing now, you're moving from a place of kind of comfort and something that you already know that it's okay, but like not necessarily emotionally fulfilling, but moving into something that feels more like an adventure and something worth living. So, and you're going to be with your soulmate. So, isn't that great? So the energy is really good for you here, card number 2. So let me know how you resonate with that in the comment section below. I would love to know. So let's move on to the card number 3. And it's talking about don't listen to others, and it's a full moon for the time frame. So here is your message. Your guides are telling you that you must protect your relationship and your love life because one or several persons do not give great advices in regards to your love life. Your guides are telling you that you have at least one person around you who does not have good energies for your personal construction, and you shouldn't listen to them. Your soulmate is someone who might not be of the taste of your circle, or it might be them who will not like you to be happy. So you need to be careful, because your circle might make you doubt for no reason, and foremost tell you things that are not real or are inaccurate. These people may appear to you friendly and kindly at first, but it will not be the case at all. Trust in your emotions and feelings. Have faith in what you feel. Only you hold the key of your destiny, and most of all, you have an inner strength that will enable you to move towards the relationship you are awaiting. So don't listen to others. Simply listen to your heart and intuition, because it is how you will manage to go in the right direction. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do here. That's what the cards are saying. You're gonna, what feels good to you is what you're gonna go for. And with the Hangman in reverse, you're not gonna listen to other people. So you're already in that energy, but this card is really telling you, it's a confirmation, like don't listen to other people. They are not living your life. They don't have to decide for you or push you to take a direction when it's not really where you want to go. Trust yourself on that. You know, you are the only person who is gonna make the right choice for yourself. Even if your own choice might have repercussions on others, do it in the best way you can, but you can't deny yourself for others either, Your happiness is at stake here. So, make sure that you do your best, but don't deny yourself. Okay, that's what I want to say. Else you will regret it. I do feel that. So, for the time frame, full moon. We're almost there. It's in a few days, right? I'm not too sure. No. The full moon is at the end of the month, I think. Last full moon was on the 5th. Yeah. So it's not in too long anyway. It says, your guides are telling you that the next full moon will be very important in regards to your love life. At the next full moon, something important will happen in your love life. May it be a sign, news, or an encounter. You will enter a new energy of love from the next full moon. Remain positive, and most of all, visualize what you desire. This will enable you to be ready for the changes the next full moon will bring you. But change and renewal are coming in your love life. All is already in place. Only a click is missing. Rejoice, because the waiting time is over and renewal is finally coming, in alignment with what you want and await. Okay, so only a click is missing. Okay, so maybe that's the spark, the decision, the let's go, the green light, something like that is missing here. But yeah, let's see what's happening for you for the next full moon. You can let me know in the comment section below as well. I'm curious. But I would love to be in that energy. But yeah, I'm happy for you guys. Don't listen to others, and know that there is something coming for you for the next full moon. Something important, something probably that you need to decide on if you're still in the energy of like, what should I do here? And maybe it's you're in a difficult place right here because other people are getting you confused in your mind, because everybody is getting giving you advices that are not resonating with you. So, trust yourself, make your own choices for your own happiness, because it's your own life, okay? And do your best, so, other people can, find their way with the choices that you make for yourself. They can't rely solely on you. Their life is their responsibility, whoever you're dealing with, maybe a current partner, a past partner, or kids, or even if kids are under your charge here. That's what I don't know if you say it like that, but if you're still responsible for your kids because they are young, do the best you can, but don't deny your dreams. If you're happy, your kids will be happy as well, if you have kids, okay? It's by being happy yourself that other people around you will pick up on that energy and will resonate with that as well. They will meet you there, in that happy energy. If you're sad because you let go of an opportunity and you feel like, deep down that you missed something very important for yourself, people will pick up on that as well, and they will feel down as well in the end. Show them the way. And that's what I would want to say here. Show them the way. Show that, you can reach out for your own dreams and make your life beautiful at any time in your life, whether you are young or older or, whatever. You can always choose something better when there is an opportunity presenting itself and you feel it's right for you. Go for it. Okay, so great reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know. I'm so curious. I'm sorry, I'm nosy, but that it felt so great. When I had the visions first, I was like, what is this about? There's something, there's something burning here, or boiling, what I want to say, being in preparation. There's something, brewing. That's what I want to say. It was the word I was looking for. There is something brewing for you, and so don't feel confused by other people. Trust your gut. Go for it. If it's a one-time opportunity in your life, don't miss it. Okay? Whoever, whatever it is, a person, a situation, or a way of life or whatever. Go for it. Go. Okay, so I send you lots of good vibes and love and light, and I hope to see you next time, okay? Bye bye.